So, you'd think that after putting a lot of ounce and effort into putting the trio that came from this very movie into my series, surely I'm going to have a different mindset on Finding Nemo, right? Nah, no way in hell would I ever do that to one of my childhood favorites. And even after this latest rewatch, it's still a blast. I love every second of it. This is one of, if not the most impactful Pixar movie I have ever seen so far. In this movie, during his first day of school, Nemo gets captured by divers and taken to a fish tank in Sydney, Australia, where he meets a slew of new faces, including their leader, Gil, voiced by Willem Dafoe. I hope I said that right. All the while, Marlin is doing whatever it takes to rescue his son, with the assistance of the lovable and forgetful blue tang, Dory, played by the Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, crazy, right? Now, I know I keep saying this about every single film up until this point, but the animation keeps getting better and better. All of the sceneries with the ocean are really well done and brought to life very well. And even Australia was done well here too, just how it should be. The music, though, is a whole another level. This is the first Pixar film to not have Randy Newman composing the score, but instead, Thomas Newman composes the score for this. And I gotta say, he knocked it out of the park with this one. Some of my favorite pieces in this film are the nice, calming main theme he does for this film, the piece when all of the turtles get revealed as a part of the EAC, and the piece where they all try to swim down. Such amazing stuff here. I know I keep saying movies sound and look good, but that's just how I feel when it comes to stuff like this. But they're definitely not without their good stories, because the story for this film is very well written. It's definitely impactful for sure, with quite a bit of emotion. At the beginning, we see Marlin live his happy life with Coral, but only after her death in a rather sad scene does he become more overprotective towards Nemo, trying his best to not make sure nothing bad happens to him, only for something bad to happen to Nemo to get captured by the divers. And over the course of the film, and upon meeting Dory, Marlin actually starts to change as a character, while still trying his best to save his son. And he starts to become more playful, and starts to see the fun and energy Nemo has, as evident in the scene where he and Dory try to escape the jellyfish forest. But that's where things get more impactful, as during the ride of the EAC, Marlin tells all of the little turtles about his journey to get to where he is, which leads to nearly the entire ocean spreading the news about his journey, even to the point where Nigel tells Nemo about it, leading to him giving him a confidence boost to block the drains and making the tank all dirty and greasy. Marlin and Dory do eventually get to Australia, but in a rather rocky state after travelling inside a whale's mouth. Then with the assistance of Nigel, they make it to the dentist's office, but Darla has already arrived, and Nemo is in peril. But once Marlin sees Nemo in this position, he thinks he is dead, when really he's just pretending to. But poor Marlin though, travelling so far only to find out his son was dead when he really wasn't. You really feel all the more emotional and sad for the guy. And you feel sad for Dory too in this scene. But then you feel all the more relieved when Marlin finds out that Nemo isn't dead after all. And the two's reunion is very sweet. And by the end of the film, Marlin is now a changed character. And you feel satisfied that he is now just as playful as Nemo, making for a more wholesome and conclusive story. And by the way, this is another case where I forgot how fantastic Albert Brooks is as Marlin. Same thing with the other two as well. And let's be real, the voice acting here is just great as always. As is the case for every Pixar film, of course. So yeah, that was Finding Nemo. I apologize if this one felt a little short, but that's just all that I have to say about this film that literally everyone else has said about it. And as Tug puts it, it can be enjoyed by kids due to the concept of talking fish, but it can also be relatable to the older audience due to all the struggles Marlin goes through. And that's what makes it another one of the greats without a doubt. With a great soundtrack and a fun, impactful, and emotional story to go along with it. Definitely up there as one of the greats. Well, that was one film to get through, wasn't it? I hope you guys are ready for tomorrow, as we have yet another classic film to get through. So be ready for that.